Alrighty, we are back in Sevtech Ages. Now, the last time we were here, we had gone a little faster through the things I had planned for the day. We had gotten through the Ender Dragon fight. We'd gone and explored the end a little bit, just grabbing some purple blocks. I think we actually picked up a dragon head and a Elytra, uh, and a few of the end ores. But we didn't really get too much else there, and we finally built a lovely, lovely storage system, which means we can access our storage from anywhere in the same dimension with our current remote. We've got the lovely, lovely, oh, if it loads in here, lovely, lovely upgraded storage remote. And so we can access all of our storage chests that we have hooked up to the network, I suppose. They are all down there. Pick out anything we want and also search it up if we do end up wanting to do that. We will disable that so it doesn't match our just enough items stuff to the search in here. And we can also do some basic crafting here. Won't be able to do advanced crafting, obviously, but having the ability to do basic crafting is still going to be pretty nice. Now, as to what we're going to do next, we kind of just have to go up the critical path. There are a few offshoots here that we could go towards, but I don't really think we need to do that. Still not quite sure why Manulin wasn't going through. I couldn't figure out exactly why that solution wasn't happening. But we, I think, have to create an inscriber to get some of this stuff, because we do have to get the compressor, the fuel loader here, and then the oxygen collector, so that we can actually fill up our spacesuit. To do that, we will need the inscriber, and I believe for the inscriber, we may need the ender crafter here. So let's go and check that out. I believe that should be, let's see, this. And that is just some ender alloy, some basic ender alloy. The enhanced ender alloy, which I believe is the second tier, and a luminous crafting table, which we actually can't create in any other mechanism other than the Necronomicon rituals with the Abyssal Craft stuff. That's actually pretty new. We haven't used this in quite some time. So we need aquamarine, marble, and this reinforced slate stuff, which we'll need. Blank slate, which itself will need stone. So a lot of old stuff we have not seen in quite some time. We have not used abyssal or blood magic in a fair bit of time here. I suppose I don't really need to go down here for any reason anymore. Let's just pull out our lovely remote. Grab some stun me. There we go. Just two. And slap them over this. Now we did end up creating this imperfect ritual stone with the lapis lazuli block on top that actually turns into day into night. So it's sort of like a bed, but inverted, which is pretty nice. We don't really need it anymore, but if we do happen to need it for any particular reason, whoops, whoa, that's not what I wanted to happen at all. Sponge pickaxe, please. Thank you. What was I saying? Yes, if we do end up having to need to turn it to night, how do we get you out of there? There we go. We can go and do that real fast, and I think that puts you at the beginnings of nighttime, which is not too bad. Now we'll go and get these turned out. There's our blank slate for the ritual. We can go up to the crafting table's up there. That's actually something that we should probably bring back, add to the chests down here. All of this stuff, maybe not these celestial crystals. We'll probably keep those all separate. But these can get turned out here real easy. Let's see. How are we going to do this? We can't pick up the double chest because we can only pick up one chest at a time. Yeah, which isn't great. And that'll split it in half, though. Exactly how, I'm not quite sure. could just go through our inventory. Also got a bunch of sticks here, which I'm actually not sure what I had in mind for them. Perhaps did some furnaces need refilling, restocking here? I guess so. Ah, that's right. I think we moved all of the. Oh, there we go. All of the pneumaticraft into one corner of that factory here. And I'm actually realizing. Hold on a minute. Just do it like this, and we should be able to just slap those in. I should probably take this out and do it like that. There we go. We don't need to run these back and forth anyway, because keeping them in the same chest is no longer a priority for us. We kind of get them going wherever, which makes things a little inconvenient, but since we can search for whatever we need, that's all right. And that we will leave. There we go. All of that in there. So, everything newly collected up. Let's go on to creating that inscriber, the ender crafting table. Whoa. Okay. Went a little far. Yeah, let's go get to creating all of that jazz. Now, involved in the making of that is the ores that we got. We should have a few of them, right? Yeah, we've got 4 ender alloy, and 4 of that as well. So we'll need 1 more of these ender alloys. And then that'll be that. That is just ender pearls plus some biotite. Easy enough to get. And we can throw it in the arc furnace. So that is biotite. Just need, I think it was 8? Yeah, 8 of those. And I think we had a spare ender pearl. Oh no, that's Apprentice Life Orb. Well, I guess we'll be making some ender dust. I might go and get ourselves a farm for ender pearls going. I'm not sure how much we're going to use it. I know it's used for a fair few things in this mod, in ender utilities here. I'm assuming this is all going to be involved in, rather, ender pearls are going to be involved in most, if not all of these. But I don't know beyond that if ender pearls are going to be a major thing. That said, with, let's see, the mob capture? No. Mob imprisonment tool. Yeah, here it is. From industrial foregoing. That's just a gassed tier and some plastic to kind of make a Pokeball. And a mob duplicator. Along with a mob crusher, of course. We should be able to go and create any mob farm we want in particular. I think it acts sort of as a Pokeball, that mob imprisonment tool. So you can essentially throw it at whatever mob you feel like capturing. You take that and you either use it with or insert it into, so you may not get the mob tool again, the mob duplicator, and that'll just spit out copies of that mob at whatever rate the electricity needs can meet. And with our electricity production with the steam turbine, we should be able to meet whatever that is, no matter what. Gotta catch them all. Pokemob. Yeah, exactly. Once this is all done, which it is, perfect. We can go do that, I think. I'd like to set it up close, but not so close as to lag out the world. With that, I might set it up. Well, actually, you know what? We need. I was thinking of later going a little further into blood magic, and if we want to do that, we're actually going to need a bigger room than just this little house. We do need to figure out what exactly we are going to do that with. where we were going to move all of that. And what I guess we are going to use this little house for after we're done with it, after we are done moving everything out. I don't have any particular places in mind. We could start building across the river. We do have power going over there now. And a lot of open space. I think that is where we will ultimately set that up. But hopefully, actually definitely, we will be able to set up an on-off switch for those mob duplicators. That way we won't, when we don't need them, have them continuously duplicating mobs and crushing them up when we just don't need that. Because we would need them for the drops, and we would need them for EXP, because you can actually extract that. As shown with our pig farm here, I think it should. We check this out. Yeah, have this essence stuff, and that actually allows you to pull out lots and lots of experience. We'll go and unfill this. Throw it in our chest system here. It's really nice not having to worry about going and running back to toss anything. It's actually not too bad. Yeah, we could set it up somewhere here. Carve out maybe another cage, something like that. And I do think the mob duplicator, the range isn't quite as bad as a mob spawner. It doesn't go far out, so you'd be able to really set up a contained unit for that. But again, that's something else for later here. Right now, we are looking for to turn you, I think, into a reinforced slate. And we may or may not have the blood to do this. We might need to go grab some more blood stuff. I'll go fetch... Actually, hold on. I will go fetch the dagger. My handy-dandy remote here. Sure, sacrificial dagger will do the trick. We'll make sure not to murder ourselves this time. Because we have, I think, actually stabbed ourselves to death using this before. I'm actually going to throw, I think, a pizza in our hot bar here. Just so we get that full regen. There we go. Now those hearts are ticking up. And that should do the trick. Now we've got these 2 reinforced slate. These we should be able to throw in the Necronomicon ritual with aquamarine, marble, and a crafting bench to go and make our luminous crafting table again. And we can throw that sacrificial dagger back. We don't really need that anymore. But the reason that I'm planning on moving that blood altar is because when we eventually make the... you are actually full up. Let's take you. I actually don't know if we have a bitumen drawer yet. I do still need to do a little bit of management down here, and that's in regards to the drawers. I actually do need to set drawers, I'm pretty sure, to anything that I want to collect in them. We'll just put bitumen... put that over here. So now we'll have bitumen. That'll be added to the logic of the storage remote. Yep, there we go. And it'll automatically store to the drawers. That way it doesn't at least take up the space, multiple block spaces in the ender chests, or in the obsidian chests, rather, because that would be something that is a little inconvenient to do. Let's go pull the last of this out. How's this going on? Full up on gasoline, and so is the tank here. So that's why it's actually not pumping out more bitumen. That's okay, though. We don't particularly need it. And we are over here to head right on by. We're going to the other side, which we should probably do with this, so we don't have to head across the water. Oh, is that a... Wow, a bear. Those are pretty rare. But oh, you know, another chest we don't actually have hooked up to the network? Our books chest. That is unfortunate. I don't necessarily know that we need it, but can't possibly hurt. Let's see, these are from simple storage. I'll just get another storage link cable and hook that up back here. Might as well have it, since we have everything else hooked up here. We just do it like that? Does it automatically connect? Yes, it does. Okay, perfect. Okay. So, you go in. Perfect. Now we should be able to access our Necronomicon and all that stuff. As to where it'll get put back, we can't really know for sure. This is not going. Have we turned it off? No. Is it getting power? Yeah, it's all charged up. Is it dry? Surely not. Oh, you know, we don't have an engine here. Whoops. Okay. Do we have any redstone engines free? No. So, do we have any fluid pipes free? Fluid extraction cables? Yes. That we can slap down. And it is still not working. What about now? Still no. What the heck is going on here? Yeah, in fact, this whole area is dead silent. Some of these I expected to be backed up. Stuff like the diesel, the naphtha. We're just not using enough of it for it to really work. This I kind of thought would be working the whole time. Are you all right? What's going on here? I had about 1,000 buckets. Surely we haven't used it all up. I don't know how to recheck that. Here, let's get core sample drill out again. We'll still use the engineer's toolbox just because it's a little classic like that. Just hook this up to here. Should still be in the chunk, right? Yeah. Oh no. Uh-oh. That... No, that's not completely dry. Oh, it is completely dry. Wow. Okay, so that's gone. That's all of the buckets of lava in there, just completely out. I did not expect that. I guess that is our pump jack spent in that particular area. Which is not great. I would like to have lava kind of infinitely generate. I do believe there are actually ways of infinitely generating more lava. But that requires a little bit more investment here. Anyway, we need to go grab stuff for what we are currently working on right now, being this Necronomicon stuff. Probably not at bedtime, but it'll have to do. So we'll need the Necronomicon itself, which is all charged up. We will also need some... Ooh, what do we need for that? Stone, I think? Marble. Marble, aquamarine, and a crafting table. We'll just use the normal stuff here. Some of that, 4 of it, I think. We've got the ritual stones, and we have crafting station. Do we have a crafting? No. Not a crafting bench. And I don't know if this will actually function, so I'll make one in here. Just use the oak planks. Oh, that was a little too many. Oh, that's a problem. We may be using a lot of experience points getting some of those back. Okay, well, we'll at least do the ritual. Those in, marble in the sides, and reinforced slate out at the top. Oh, shift click. Why not just leave the crafting tables as they are? Mostly because I would like the wood back. I mean, it's not a high necessity, but I don't know. It's kind of a waste. There's not exactly much you can do with them. Or apparently I tell a lie? Apparently there are 2,290 things you can do with them? Okay. Well, whatever. I guess we will keep them. What is basically infinite with your little Steve's cart? I guess. Yeah, sure, whatever, we'll keep them. With these, we should have everything necessary. To make our upgraded crafting bench. And actually, we have access to that anywhere. A crafting bench, at least. Access to that anywhere with this lovely little remote. There we go, an ender crafter. I'll have to make sure not to shift click anything from there. We'll throw that back in. Take this out. And go into this next area. So let's move across the way. That'll be our pneumatic zone. This can be our ender zone. Now, the way that I believe this works, I think we do need two... Oh, see if they show up. Maybe they don't. Here it is. Ender alternators. Oh, which I guess will require more ender alloy. And some Eyes of Ender. Okay, in that case, we will take a sharp pivot. We've got the Ender Crafter. We need those Ender alternators to actually power the dang thing, because it is a powered block. The power it uses is just a little weird. It only comes from those Ender alternators. I'm pretty sure they kind of sap the power out of the end, is I think how the lore there works. But yeah, kind of odd. Suppose we'll go grab some more wood out of this, especially since it seems like the chest is backing up. There we go. Yeah, and then I'll flood in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right. Can't get out of there. I would like to keep some wood chests here. Because our current one is all filled up, and I don't want it to overflow into any of the chests and just stack individually. I think we do a sneaky here. I think we will add a full drawer. Let's see. What are those called? A framed drawer. There we go. Just a 1x1, and then we'll slap a upgrade on it. Storage upgrade. So we'll make 2. Yeah, I think 2 of those. We'll just 1 and 2 carefully, very carefully. We will grab. Oh shoot! What do we use for these? Maybe click with an open hand here. Doesn't say what you made it with. I would really like to match it because I think Yeah, I think we ended up making it with different stuff. You know what? Forget matching it. We're making our own path here. We'll make these fancy and special and all on their own. We have to stick those in. Take your andesite, salt, and something light. Diorite. Oh, and we should grab 2 of each, actually. Oh, that's a different type of basalt. Here it is. And same type of andesite. Go slap those in. That looks horrendous. Wow, that looks amazingly ugly. That's not much better. Salt doesn't look too bad. Diorite faces. Oh, diorite edges I much prefer. And for the actual face, I think we'll throw wood on there. Just say treated wood planks. That'll give it a little bit of life. And we'll actually need to grab another set of those. We have 2 framed drawers with which to stock. And we'll move our wood in here, because wood is the thing that we are going to generate. You're right, pretty much infinitely. And I think we'll just slap that here for now, attach it to the storage network. Oops, gotta go grab our... Here it is, storage link cable. There we go, that'll link that up, and we'll slap this in. Oh no, not like that though. Oh, and we also actually need to craft ourselves an upgrade, a storage upgrade. Let's see if we can just do that from here. Almost. Just need to craft this first. There we go. And storage upgrade 3 to maximum. That'll allow this to store a whole heckload of stuff. Yeah, stack limit of 256. So we'll go take as much out of this as we can. Yeah, just toss it on the floor. Take any extras here. Oh, it's making a lovely little wheel design. Okay. That will allow us to stack 77 oak wood all in one, which is not half bad. And we'll save that other storage chest for whenever we happen to need it. But we'll want to go get on that mob crusher, since we are going to require those ender pearls. So first things first, we can make that mob capture tool. Oops. No, mob insulation. No, here it is. Imprisonment. There we go. Tool. Gas tier, plastic. I hope we still have a gas tier. We do. Okay, lovely. There's one. We don't have very many gas tiers left, apparently, though. That being 0. And then we will want machine blocks. And I remember when you couldn't figure out between birch and marble for the last bit. Well, we care significantly less. We go down there much less now with this universal access remote, or I suppose upgraded storage remote, if you want to be technical about it. But we will go need more. Let's see if we have them. I don't think so. More chips here. So, do we have any pneumatic chips? We've got some black plastic, some extra of that. You know what? Let's just make them in bulk. After we eat, of course. Let's go make some bulk computer chips, just so we don't have this problem ever again. So that'll be... I guess we can't really do these in batches. We'll just have to click all the way through. up to 64 of these. There we go. 63 black plastic. Oh, no. We'll have to do that times 3. So we may actually run through our RGB here. One stack. Can we not just do these in bulk? No. Okay, lots of clicking. We will do 3 stacks of this to make all the transistors that we will eventually be making here. And 63 now out of this stack. Because we've already got the spare. $63. What does lock selection do? Could that help with bulk? Maybe. Let's try it with the cyan plastic. Oh, yeah, that helps out totally. Okay, so there's 1, 2, and this caps out 3. Lovely. There we go. We've got that output in bulk. Now we just need, oh god, way more compressed iron ingots. Yeah, way more compressed iron ingots than we have. Okay, problems. Well, let's just get some iron then. Oh, that we also don't have a ton of. Okay, well, we only need this many. Yeah, we only need that many. So let's turn all these iron ingots into compressed iron ingots. This is going to take some time. That should compress it. I suppose I could dump speed upgrades in here. Oh, you know what? It doesn't have a single speed upgrade. That must be where all of the speed upgrades that came from here were. Or perhaps not. I would like to access this. I think we'll split it. We'll do it faster like this. Get this back in there. Keep letting that through. So I think this should go faster. Ooh, ow. We do need to get our compressor back on. So it keeps the barometric pressure high enough here. I don't actually know why there are 2 in here. Oh, right, because we never set compressed iron as an output. We'll just do that temporarily. And we'll take one of you, slap it in here temporarily as an item filter. Now this should function. But we will need at least that much. Oh, we'll need even more than that, actually. Shoot. Because we'll need 1 for each empty circuit. We will need 1 for each capacitor, and we will need 1 for each transistor. So we actually need 3 more stacks to be added in there, which we may not have. 1, 2. Yeah, we don't quite have 3 stacks. Suppose we might as well do that anyway. We'll grab the copper or iron clusters and throw them in to the crushinator here. See if that fixes the problem a little bit. That'll be almost all of them. And I guess we're going iron, mining for iron, and might as well do a few other things, I suppose. I think we'll need silicon. Yeah, this is starting to work. I think we will need silicon here to get everything going. We'll go and nap the night away, so while we're searching for iron, we don't get jumped. And I think I saw some iron out here somewhere. I really want to say that I did. Kind of been bypassing it since we haven't particularly needed it yet. We haven't been making things in bulk like we are right now. Maybe making all of this stuff is a bad move. Maybe I won't need a full stack of PCBs here. I really do not know. I swear I came across something. This is platinum. Actually, I don't have a ton of that either. Malachite, I believe, is copper. Still more malachite. Where we came across some here. Cinnabar, that's redstone. Oh, come on, show me where you are. I know I came across you somewhere here. Nothing, really. Wow, color me surprised. Maybe I'm searching in the wrong direction. Maybe it's over here on the other shore that I typically travel on. Maybe over here somewhere. This is... Ah, more silicon. Iron? No, so still silicon. Dang, where is this stuff? Ah! No. Cinnabar. Come on, I know you're here somewhere. Here it is, hematite. Don't really know where it is, so we're just going to check the chunk, which this seems to be on the very edge of. We will just mine our way down, I think, until we find it. This may not be the best move. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on a second. I don't need to do that. I have access to my lovely, lovely TV remote here. This, actually. Prospector. It's iron, so it shouldn't be... Ah, here it is. Shouldn't be low enough to evade our scans here. Which it did not. Throw you back. You. Yeah, we'll just clear out a whole bunch of stuff here. Ooh, right. Right, you can't grab that while you're using it. Is this hematite? It is. Collect my fancy little pickaxe. Now this is when we just hold it out. Oh, there goes our food. There goes our pick. Easily remedied. Oh god. Okay. And that's that iron vein mined. Perfect. So let's throw all this back where it belongs. Now we've got almost 1,000 iron clusters, which will be great. That'll be our iron solved for, well, honestly, knowing us, probably for just a short amount of time. Also here, lava, maybe you could mine this lava. I think if we're going for lava, I want to get into lava generation, because I do know there are methods to do that. We just don't currently have that going on. And we'll go get another iron cluster. Throw that through the crushinator here. That should come out in time. While we're doing this, we may as well start looking for other ores. So we want that prospector here. We know where silicon is. There's some out in this direction. I'm going to need some steel smelted so I can make more sharpening kits. That'll be very necessary in a little bit. Let's just do 16, yeah. 8 smelting or sharpening kits should do me fine for quite some time. We'll just get that going while we're gone. Is this going to have enough lava to melt everything? Probably not. Take our cherry can and fill that up, I guess. There we go. Pour that out. Cherry can back. Perfect, perfect. Perfect. And this is going to start coming out. So there's silicon just across the way. Just over there. I think I've marked it. Which we took just a smidge of last time we were out there. I want to say it was just out here. Somewhere. It was by the edge of this. An aluminum hole here. Could go fetch that. Ah, here it is, silicon. I can see it on the map. I should just be using the journey map. Why am I searching by eye here? There we go. Go pick up all these silicon. And so I think we're about to get into using that here in just a moment. Oh, that is not very big at all. Okay. Well, I guess that's that silicon vein mined. I know we came across another one, didn't we? Somewhere across the river, or maybe here. Is that? Nope, that's a rock. I suppose silicon is also technically a rock, but that is a special rock. So I have a bit of an excuse. At least 2, one on that side and one on the other side. Okay. I think we ran further this way. I want to say. We were doing the hop, skip, and jump things that we are doing now. Lots of pebbles. That's the redstone. More copper. Where the heck is the secondary vein? Also redstone? Yeah. That grass is really inconvenient. I wish I could just run along without having to jump. You just can't see. Oh, hematite. I knew there was iron out here. Alright, so we'll save that for later. Iron to make it... Still really don't know how to do gray. Here. That'll be for later. Buzz, do we need aluminum? How's our aluminum stores going? It's... Okay, we could use some more. So let's go mine this aluminum out. Oh, aluminum already mined out. Alright, so why wasn't this taken off the docket? So should I just start checking off all of the... Whoa, what is this stuff? Acerite. Oh, tin. Okay, so tin. Yeah, let's just keep marking stuff, because we're kind of going through them at an enhanced rate here. I'm not even going to bother changing the colors anymore. We will be using our reading comprehension skills to find them on the map if we end up needing them. This is copper. I do wish there was a quick key to add a waypoint. There probably is now that I think about it. Oops. Oh no, I didn't mean to save and quit the title. I wanted to go into options. Okay, give it 5 minutes. Come on. Give me to menu so I can join back in. There we go. All right, another 5 minutes, then we'll be able to mark that copper. Hopefully with a quick key that we will look up from the options menu. And only the options menu, that is the button we will click. We will not save and quit again. Honestly. And we are in? Yes. Controls, that would be journey map? Yeah, create waypoint B, apparently. Okay, so B. Actually, no, did we make copper? Yeah, we made copper. We can make it for this redstone. So B, redstone in kind of a greenish bluish color. All right, we'll call that good for marking. I don't think we need any more. The silicon was not marked so great. I do tell a lie. This looks like, oh no, that's not the button. Lapis. So as we might as well put the full name. And we are going to mark all over this map like an incontinent dog. I guess there was no other silicon here. More tin. Yeah, it must have been across the river. Oh. No. What does this do? This is copper. Oh, azurite is copper. Whoops, I think I may have marked some of that as lapis prior. It's the blue color that threw me off. Let's get across the river and nap, though. Definitely was more to the right. I don't know. I think I'm just going to go after the silicon that I know for a fact is here. That it's over. Oh, hello. Over there. We'll go store these excess bits and bobs. Yeah, this is silicon. So the chunk is kind of on the edge of it right now. I kind of doubt that we'll be able to see it from the surface, but I suppose it's might. Oh, okay. Apparently I am dead wrong. Azurite is copper. What is malachite? There are actually two copper ores. I'm not exactly sure why, but multiple copper ores exist to indicate on the surface. We're going to get to silicon soon? There we go. And another tiny vein mined. Really not a ton of this stuff. But we'll call this good. I do very much wish that there was more larger veins. We'll have to do with what we've got. How's our iron and stuff doing? It sounds like the crusher is all done here, so we can throw this in the arc furnace. Oh no, it's not actually done. Okay, the sound's just off. Regardless, we'll go throw this iron grit through. And we're getting some nickel as well. Let that keep going. And that'll do its thing. I suppose I should have a chest over here. Yeah, I probably oughta. Yeah, sure. I guess we can make it a gold chest. That way, we don't get stalled on any of the output stuff. Because the slag is already being automatically pulled up. I just didn't want to deal with that. But the front, occasionally the inside of this gets filled up. But that should stop it from happening. Now, that iron was done. Is this iron done? 62. Maybe? Sorry, it's all in there. Oh, okay, that's still going on. So we are still just waiting here. Can't really do much. Is this unable to provide pressure at the necessary rate? Really? You've got speed upgrades and whatnot. Huh. Let's go steal from this. I don't think we'll use that UV light box ever again, but here we go. That'll increase the barometric pressure in there pretty fast. Okay, so... God, maybe not. Are you kidding? I hope we don't need to charge anything quickly. So it must be... It opens in cycles, right? The tops, the top and the side input and output open only the chamber doors when they get new stuff. So this shouldn't really be losing pressure this rapidly. It's not to my knowledge. Either way, it looks like we've shoved enough speed upgrades in there to get this to function properly. We'll go take them out. Or not. We'll take some out. I think this is keeping about there. It's actually the hoppers that are having trouble keeping up with the speed of this burning now. It's just about at equilibrium, but it's tight. It's a little tight. But to have this function, I believe, yeah, it needs to be above 2. That should be the last of it, right? I don't know. We'll just have to keep waiting on that. But we can't do anything until all of this iron is processed through. I do believe we required that iron, didn't we? We required one more bit of iron in there. We'll take one out of here. Send it through. I really hope this mass production of PCBs is going to turn out well. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit of a waste here. Do we take the whole set and throw it through? All speed upgrades and whatnot? I think we do. Oh, hold on a second. This is the pressure of the air compressor, so it's actually going in here at a rate, but not at the maximum rate. So I guess that must be the pipes that are having the trouble pushing it in at enough speed. Yeah, look at that, 0 bar. My God. So I guess making this stuff in bulk is not fantastic. Apparently we are on to the last of it whenever this gets going. This just can't keep up. Looks like 5 is maximum speed our hopper can support. Yeah, 5 is the maximum speed that can support. We'll throw the rest in here. So we really just do have to wait on this because we can't throw plastic in there. We can't throw the green plastic in until this is done with its process. Because we've currently got this on here to filter them out, which just isn't going to work. Yeah, that's a fair bit glitchy. It's not going to work So it'll just pull out all of the compressed iron ingots that we don't want it to pull out and feed them into the chest instead of processing them correctly. Dang, a shame. We might as well throw this prospector back in. There we go. And should we go for the Pokeballs here? Oh, look at that! So are you... Yeah, I guess that one in there is actually just a visual bug. So let's take the compressed iron out of the filter and stick you in. So will this... So what is currently in here? Nothing. Okay, so the green plastic is flooding in. This is being repressurized at speed. This is burning through those at speed. Oh, you know what? We can actually put in that second drawer that we made? Sticks. Because we were using those as fuel, and it's always good to have a backlog of fuel connected to the system. I think we actually do need to make more... Let's see, so let's take that drawer first. Then from simple storage, I think we'll need to make all of these. Ooh. Into, what are those connectors? Storage link. Yeah, we'll need to get that set up. Two here. Really? I don't have enough to make a chest? Ah, apparently I do have the siding for it. That's nice to know. And let us make some more of these. I think that'll use the last of these storage cables up, but we didn't really need those anyway. We just need the link ones now. Stick that in. Stick you back here in preparation. And put our lovely drawer in its place. I'm going to assume that connects up here. Everything else pretty much has, but that way we'll just take all of these out. There we go. And stick them in there. Uh-oh, we forgot an important step here. We need to make another storage upgrade. Uh-oh, no trim. Oh, right, because we're not using this. So we do have that, and we do have that. Perfect. Alright. Make you more sizable. Keep that going. Now we have a sticks chest. That is perfect. Because this, yep, that looks like it's just about filling up. Stick these here. I have to do small organizations here, unless we can get these out of our inventory. How is our chest of things doing in here? Well? Question mark? Oh, yep, we're good. We actually need to get redstone in here, too. Yeah, and unfortunately, this is going to feed through way too quickly. Unless this is permanently active, so we'll have to take this out whenever we actually get this in. Is there actually one stuck in there? I don't think there is. Yeah, I think that's actually a bug. But we will go fetch all of those sticks. Remember, you used all the planks up, accidentally making the crafting benches. You are right. You were totally right. Alright, but we'll get these out. This should not be 256. Very much think. I actually don't know why it's counting in and out. I think that's either from the conveyor belt that we have going around it. Yeah, in fact, I think it is. Or it could also be feeding into these chests. Yeah, but that seems pretty fine. We've got all of our sticks now for fuel. We have... How many do we have? 9,000 sticks for whenever we need the fuel, which will be great. This is still coming along nicely. We will have to grab more sticks to put in here. As we've burned through them so quickly. Oh, it doesn't lock. That's a bit inconvenient. Oh no, you're not supposed to go in. There we go. And we are set for fuel. For the time being, at least. And now for the last bit of these components. Maybe. Actually, we may have done this a little preemptively. It still needs to feed the redstone in. Uh-oh. Yeah, it hasn't fed any of the redstone in, so that's why that's not working. Dang, this takes quite some time. I'm not quite sure how it pulls stuff in, because the animations are a little borked on it, as you could see when stuff was coming out. At least we've got the empty PCBs here. Those we actually need to get functioning. So we need to put that... Whoops. No, we need to put that in this chest, I want to say. Right? Maybe this chest? Problems. Oh, not enough pressure. Okay. There we go. Now this should run acceptably. It's got all the fuel it needs. Yeah, we should be good here. And the redstone theoretically is getting put in there. There we go. Yeah, and we'll start to, as the redstone gets put in, it will start to take them out. So is this really not running at speeds? Here we go. We want to keep this balanced. So we want to have this inputting pressure at a probably a slightly higher rate than this actually runs. It is slowly going down now, so probably want to swap that up. But now this should go function. This should also be doing its thing. There we go. There are capacitors come. And, you know what? I think we'll go for the whole set. Yeah, dang, this really... It's really difficult to get the balance right. Super duper difficult. I think we'll just throw the whole set in. I think it should auto sort itself out. I don't think it'll lock up anything if we have both a blue, or rather cyan plastic and a black plastic in there all at once. I think it should just sort itself out and build what it can build with the materials available to it. Hopefully there isn't something that is made with both of those. I very much doubt that there is. But we will want to get that all going. What else do we need? We need, let's see, that is industrial foregoing. We need those machine casings because we will need a mob duplicator here, which means we need compressed iron plates. Ooh, uh-oh. Have we thrown too much in? Let's steal some of those back before we get a little too far in here. We'll steal a stack of those for our purposes. We will need a compressed iron plate. We will need plastic, which we've got tons of. We will need cobalt plates as well. And we are making 2. One for the duplicator, one for the mob crusher. Yes, I think we will need 2. Because we're just planning on doing Enderman for the moment. We'll do other mobs as needs must, but we can always make more at a later date. Stabilized metal, Certus quartz. Yeah. So let's get 12. Yes, 12 compressed iron plates. We will get 4 cobalt. That's not too bad. Hopefully we have enough Certus quartz crystals to get this. 6, yeah. We do have enough. Oops. Got the plastic. Got all the plastic we could need. We've just kind of maxed out on that. Actually, how much plastic do we have? Probably could use more just in case. And that'll get this whole pipeline going again. Okay, we'll get the plastic put in there. Pressed iron ingots. We'll leave that there in case we need it for anything else. We need 2 cobalt plates. That should be simple enough to do. Luckily, we gathered lots and lots of that stuff before. This iron grid all needs to come out and be turned into the complete stuff. Cobalt first, though. There we go. We'll send you through the plate presses as quickly as you can come out. 3 and 4. Stabilized metal. Oh, we can actually make that. I don't know if we ever have actually tried that before. It does require this stuff, though, which in itself is pretty costly. So I think we're just going to stick with importing it, as it were. And that will be... What was I looking at there? Oh, the stabilized metal. That'll just be for that. Oh, right. We have to do that via tablet. That much? Yeah, that much. There we go. Where are our drones? There they are. And last but not least, all of this black iron. Luckily, we've got lots of iron standard going through. We'll need 5 per thing, so that's 10 total. Ooh, we're actually running kind of low on this. Stick that through the crusher. We singe that together with the iron in here. Come on, you can do it. And I'm wondering how our power network is going. So every time we try to check, we get stunned for it. Looks like medium voltage is still going fine. High voltage, I would assume, is still doing the same, but that's not actually in here. There's the crushed black quartz. Stick that in as an additive, along with 10. That, yep, that is still functioning. Just to double check. Black iron again, perfect. Let that run. We need to grab some more wood, because we want some, let's see, that much? It's probably too much. Stick a stack in each so we can get the planks out with our horses here. You are right, we did use up all those planks, which is not great. This is flooded through, mostly. You are almost done. Fortunately, it's a little, takes a little longer than the iron grit to get going. This is coming along nicely. I think they are just about at equilibrium. This might be a little bit less powerful. That redstone I see feeding through? Yes. Yeah, this is still feeding through. Do I stick this back in? I think we do need it. I think it's supposed to go in there. Yeah, I think there are transistors being made. This stuff is slowly coming out. We are actually not going to have enough Certus quartz. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're not going to have enough Certus quartz if we go the way we're planning, because we need 2 stacks of Certus quartz to actually make this stuff. So we gotta go mining out some more here. Eyes out for whatever the heck Certus quartz looks like. This is iron. Which may actually be gone. Well, we'll make it gone. Oh, wow, that is huge. That was way bigger than I was expecting. Well, there go our sandwiches. Let's actually switch back to stuff that we need. So, fruit means apple pie. There goes our pickaxe again. This is a huge vein. Holy crap. There we go. And go get our remote here. We can toss all our excess. And that is that iron vein mined. Now, that means we can turn that off. have this massive, gigantic gaping hole right by our base. But we are not going to forget what we're off in search for. We are looking for Certus quartz crystal veins, wherever they may lie. I think those ones should have been pretty large. It's been so long since I've actually checked the last one that I don't remember. I also don't recall what their ores look like on the surface. Sun's going down. Let's just pull out a sleeping bag. Sleep the night away like that. Kind of hoof it here in the rough. We've got to find ourselves more crystals. Cinnabar. More. Oops. Redstone. In green, obviously. So where are you going to show up, quartz crystals? Where can I find you? Tin. Somewhere there. You know what? Let's do this the smart way instead of jumping around, making ourselves sick here. That is bauxite. I think that is also tin. In fact, let's just confirm. Aluminum. Okay, so that's easy enough to mark. Where might we find some quartz crystals here? Anywhere at all. What are you? Lapis. Not what we needed, but we might as well. Sure. These trees, actually, hold on. This whole biome type, I think, is actually where Certus crystals come from, isn't it? There's a specific type of tree in this. We can find these ones. Enriched mineral wood. So I think, swear there was a way to get Certus crystals out of you. Or wait, was that something else? No, it looks like it's just doing crafting for wood stuff again. Quartz ore. Dang, I thought this was something for sure. Integrated dynamics. Maybe it's whatever this is from. Dreadium and whatnot. Okay, well. Yeah, I guess it's this stuff. Not quite what we need. We do know it for when we eventually get into it. Fortunately, that does mean we still need to go searching here. That is silicon? Or is that coal? Silicon. I would really like just find one of these clusters. One of the pure clusters. Ooh, that looks promising. What is this? Sorted quartz. Perfect. Exactly what we were looking for. So let's get out our there it is. Advanced prospector. maybe we'll be able to see it from the surface. Kind of doubting it. Where's the chunk that this is in? Oh, it's over the water. Okay. There it is, down here. How are we going to do this? Say, by fixing it up like that. Go and take these. Okay, there we go. Do we have a clear mining path? It's just going to take a bit of time. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we got a few. Dang, these are really not as big as I want them to be. Kind of at any time. At least we've got all this, though. When I found you, I originally thought, why don't you play music, but after an hour, I kind of find your voice nice. That makes one of us. I do wish it was a little more resonant, you know? But no, the reason I don't play music is, well, it was originally for matching YouTube playback, but I quickly discovered that turns out when you record 3+ hour streams, they don't really translate well to importing into video software. So I'm kind of stuck in that. Between that and just finding the motivation to do that sort of thing, since I am pretty much brand new to video software. Like, I understand the basics, but actually doing this stuff is a little rough. And just having the motivation to do it kind of ended up not happening. I should probably put on some music, but honestly, I don't even listen to music when I play games. Just by me lonesome, non-streamed, that sort of thing. Ooh, is this more of that? Nope, Azurite. So I just get distracted by pretty much everything. And even on these, you will notice I go way off path in terms of conversations, in terms of getting goals done. I will go way off path all the time, just because I'm getting distracted by all the nothing rolling around in my head. Iron. Come on, we gotta find more charged crystal, or non-charged, just the normal style crystal here. We do now know what it looks like, because I had forgotten. It's kind of a whitish color. Ooh, are we lucky? We are! Perfect. So let's take a look at this. Voice is good, it's relaxing. Excellent. I'll be sure to release ASMR volumes of me being very confused in Minecraft. Okay, I think we're going to have to go a little bit deeper if we want to find this. We do know it's in this chunk. Wow, some of these flowers are neat. I've never seen this stuff before. I also can't interact with it. Oh, Baneberry. Well, that's neat. I think getting off task is an everybody thing. That's what I'm hoping. We'll go down a little shorter here, a little lower in the layers, and use a hammer, I think. Check this out. We should hopefully be able to find, here it is, that assorted quartz vein. That'll just be down here. Oh, God. Is that? Hold on. Is this another stronghold? It looks like there's one of these. Suppose we'll just light this up. In terms of doing audiobooks, no, I have not ever particularly thought about them. I have great enough difficulty reading as it comes. If you've ever seen any of my Sunless Sea stuff, you will know that I often and commonly mispronounce things and stutter my way through sentence A or B. So it's not so great for audiobook recording. It'd be nice, but I don't think I have quite what it takes for that sort of thing. We'll light this up. Ooh, I should probably check what's in here. Ah, Abyssal Knight. That's actually a new one. We haven't seen that before. I think that comes from further in the Abyssal Craft stuff. We've just not really gone that way. I am planning on going that way eventually. We just got to get to that point. But we'll mark this. Oops. For when and if we want to set that up. I'll probably use another mob capture tool, mob imprisonment tool if we wanted to get that gun. Oh, is that? Hold on. Is that the dude from the animation here? Well, we'll go say hi to him. Get anything nice? Bones and rotten flesh. So not quite. Where did we come in here? We came in... Oh boy. Anybody see a hole through the ceiling? I want to say it's that, right there. But I cannot see for sure, for the life of me here. Oh, no, here it is. Okay. Just about this block. We'll keep going down. How did it detect the assorted quartz then? So I guess the detection there must go through air. I thought air was the thing that it has issues with. Apparently not. Yeah, there is a whole heck ton of stuff here though. There's our assorted quartz done. How much quartz do we have? Enough. We're gonna call it enough. We won't have much left over after we actually do this whole process, but we'll have to be happy with what we get since this stuff is pretty rare, and I would like to get to other things here. Okay, and we'll head out through this hole. Explore the area. It looks cool. I mean, I don't know what's up with it. It looks like it's a dungeon of some sort. Can go. Ow. Can go figure this out here. Oh, what is attacking me? Oh, an invisible something. A shadow monster. Okay, I didn't realize those went invisible. Oh, they're all over the place. There must be a spawner here. Hopefully our sword and armor should keep him at bay pretty well. Ow. Kindly don't do that. Let's go toss this stuff back in here quickly. Oh. I guess occasionally I just don't take damage? Not sure what that was about. I didn't block or anything. Oh, you know what? I must have been hitting shift to get everything in there. So that's why I blocked. But yeah, this is like a proper dungeon sort of thing. I guess we might as well raid the chests. Get ourselves a name tag. Oh yeah, and we can, oops, we can just keep throwing this stuff. Uh-oh, airship. I need that. We'll actually throw this in there so we don't have that problem again. Some of the stuff I don't know what it is. The stop mechanism. That sounds like it's something from Pneumaticraft, judging by the descriptions there. But what exactly it is from Pneumaticraft, I am at a loss. It's an amazing place to explore since you have the connection to your main chest hub. Yeah, it's just easy. It's super easy to explore because of that. That's one of the reasons that I was super happy that it worked the way that it did. think we'll just do it like that, so we just have those spots to worry about. I am kind of not a fan of... Oh god, big fellas. Kind of not a fan of the vertical stack. Good god. Okay, so they're, I'm just gonna try to light this area up. This is a Shadow Beast spawner, I'm going to assume. Yep. Well, good enough for me. We'll save these for the Pokeball here. I wonder if this is an abyssal thing, then. I guess it must be. But yeah, this stop thing, used in a security station to improve the chances of hacking it. I guess that's a multiplayer sort of thing? Nuke virus? Yeah, this very much seems multiplayer designed. I am running out of torches here, though. Got some more of whatever the heck that is. Oh, and we are actually out of torches, too. Luckily, we're training up our Mara here. Oh, you could, kindly stop. We actually don't have a way to light this up without torches. Oh, you know what? Who needs them? We have torches here. You have stuff in your inventory. Yeah, you're totally right. I keep forgetting that I actually have that ability now, which is still so neat. So let's just make you out of charcoal, I'm hoping for here. Nope. You know what? Let's just sort it like that. Charcoal. There we go. Half a stack. Sticks. Half a stack. And twine. There we go. Oh, oh god. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, we're good. Forget, don't shift click anything. Luckily it only made a stack, I think. This should now be lit up satisfactorily. Shadow monster spawner. Yeah, shadow beasts over there and shadow monsters over here. So yeah, this must be something from Abyssal. Still, pretty neat. I think that's the entirety of the dungeon, though. Can't see any more rooms. Ooh, do I tell a lie? No, I think we've been up here before. Yeah, judging by torches. Okay, so I think we came in, yeah, up here. Time to head home. Oops. Well, let's hope we are rocketing out, and we are. And home, I believe, is this way. We'll just use our wings. Alright, so we'll do a quick 180 to lose speed, and perfect. Now, I wish there was like a last put in stuff, because I want to check out... I guess we knew they were from Pneumatic Craft. Nuke Virus is... Yeah, these are both security station things. Wow, super neat. Not at all useful to us, because we don't have anybody else playing with us, but still, pretty cool. Get all those sorted out. And maybe by now, our circuits and stuff are done. Answer to that is a hard no. Everything has filtered in. Unfortunately, we are a little short on the compressed iron because we used 12 of it to make plates here. Now, suppose we can just rip this out and put this back in preferably. You're not on anymore. What is making this sound? Oh, it's you. Yeah, there we go. So that should be done. Unassembled PCBs, perfect. We just need more compressed iron ingots, which requires more compressed iron, which we have to make. Luckily, we have iron out here, along with the black iron ingot. So let's throw this into our lovely storage system. Nothing in there to store. 2 of these actually need to get plated up, though. And let's pull out a stack of iron to go and turn into more compressed iron. And that way we'll have some spare. We'll just do 1, though. Just in case. Well, mostly because I kind of doubt we'll need it for anything else. And we need to go this a ways. Go and fetch black iron slate. We need glass. And I think we should be able to just, let's see, this in the center, these in the corners, and the rest is glass, I want to say. Yeah, perfect. 2 iron frames. Proper made. Now this may or may not be compressed iron. It's all flooded in there. Oh, but the pressure probably isn't high enough. Did we burn through all the fuel? Oh, we did. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Let's go grab some sticks. I can't believe we've used 2,000 sticks. This probably isn't doing so well. Well, it's doing okay. Well, we'll need to go and grab sticks to repopulate both of these chests here. I think this should probably be the last run. And there goes another 1,000 sticks. Wow, another 2,000 sticks, in fact. My goodness, we go through a lot. But the perfect amount to go and last there. So are you turning into compressed iron yet? I'm going to say yes. Yep. We are good. So those go in. 12 of those can go in. And this can be less speedy again. Which were we using for this? Probably in here? I actually have no idea where we stole this from. No, probably in there. There we go. So that will now fill this at a much more reasonable rate. There we go. But that should be all of the transistors, all the capacitors, everything that we need to make this PCB. And we can do that in here. So just go do the whole set. Uh-oh. Well, I suppose we can throw that in here, try that way. There we go. And that I don't mind doing it en masse because we only had enough of the materials to do anyway. But yeah, now we have 64 printed circuit boards for whatever our needs require. Now we just need to get the rest of this done. So, pressed iron plates, all done, all done. We have sticks for sticking. Turn that off. What if you get a wand instead of using torches? If you have wands in this pack. You may be right, actually. I'm pretty sure... Let's see. The Illumination Wand is something from Astral Sorcery you could use. Illumination Powder, some ruined marble. Yeah, this is actually well within our capacity to create. We just haven't really done it because making torches hasn't been a problem in quite some time. And speaking of problems for quite some time, we should get all this low-grade charcoal crushed into proper-grade, usable charcoal. I guess this just doesn't make sound now. Or it doesn't get turned in. Hold on. Hold on a moment. So are you going? Yeah, you're going in there. Just toss you for a moment. Why are these not getting crushed? Oh, do they only get milled? Right. Okay, that's why. So they go in here, not in there. And we do have to rebuild that. It's just to the one because it's a point and click. Yeah, you're not wrong. I think once we actually go to space, we'll actually need to do that because torches don't work in space. You have to have a special type of torch to have that function. And if we just use the wand, which I'm pretty sure we can, that'll be a little easier. We'll go and turn all this charcoal into charcoal. Low-grade charcoal into proper-grade charcoal. Just so we have it. We will continue on our path to making machine blocks. We should have everything we need to make 2 of them now. So if we get our bit of this out, we need plastic, which we've got. We need some Certus quartz crystal, which we also have enough of. I think we needed 6. That's just normal stuff, right? Yeah, so we're back down to where we started, basically, after making all of those PCBs. Maybe this was a mistake after all. We've got black iron frame, we've got the compressed iron ingots, or compressed iron plates and cobalt plates. What else are we short on? Nothing, I think. Oh, stabilized metal. Right, we never picked that up from the delivery box. There we go. I think that should give us everything we need for machine casing. Oh, sans the PCB because circuit? Yeah, here it is. Printed circuit board now, not a PCB. Because we'll need 1 and 2 of you. And we can stick those extra plastics back to go and make the rest of this. So, what else do we need for... We want to get the duplicator out first. Mob duplicator. We will need some more plastic, a machine case, which we have, magma cream, which we may or may not have. Oh, and reinforced metal, which will probably be the stabilized metal smelted down. So we'll need to do another Amazon order. How much of that do we actually need? We need 1 or 2, because if we only need 1, dang, we needed 2. If we only needed 1, we actually have 1 to spare, which is a bit of a shame. We'll just go for that, though. How is our nutrition doing? It's doing good. Actually, it's doing so well, we will go switch out our fruit for pizza. Which will take a little bit longer to eat. There we go. To be fair, it does take a lot longer to eat a pizza than well, I guess it depends on the size of the pie. I would say it takes a lot longer to eat a pizza than it does to take a pie, but since we're also eating a full pie, I suppose it depends on the size of both. We can throw that in there. Take this out, though. And you are off? Yeah. So we'll get the ingot cast back out. This doesn't make quite as sparkly a color, the smelted version. It's kind of dull compared to the ingots, but this should do the trick. That part down, we should have some magma cream. The question is whether we have enough. 4, so yes. Take half of that. Yeah. Another wart. Just one of you. And we should be good. A little bit of redstone, a little bit of plastic. 2 of you, and we should be good to go and make... Oh, you know what? We can make this in here, so we could have done that all along. All right. But we have our mob duplicator. Out of curiosity, can you make any better foods in H4? Don't remember if you've already checked. We did try to check. I don't think we have access to anything better. I would have loved to have something that covers all 4 food groups. But it seems like pizza covering the 3, and then just some sort of pie, either pumpkin, apple, or melon, is probably going to be our best option. We still don't have anything that covers all 4 other than the very specialty items. The golden apple, I think the glistering melon, right? No, that's not actually in there. You might not be able to eat that. Same with the golden carrot. But, oh, a fruit basket. That's neat. You know, we might want to add that to our kitchen. I thought we already added... Oops. Cooking for blockheads. Thought we already added everything that we could here. I guess we forgot one. Let's go add... Let's see. Counter. Yeah, let's go make another one of these. We'll do that in here. And I think 2 will be fine. Ooh, we'll move this. There we go. And that means we can move our toaster off of the fridge finally. And make this fruit basket. Which we don't actually have any of the components of. So let's make one of you. We will make... Well, we just need any slabs, I think. Sure, we can make some sakura slabs. Can we? Hold on a second. Do we have any slabs? Oh yeah, we've got these, which may or may not work. These dark oak ones will probably do the trick, though. Stick that in the middle. There we go, we got a fruit basket. We'll stick that on top of here. Oops, this is not the fruit basket. There we go. Now we'll stick that on top of there. That's lovely. That way we can store our fruit. Melons? Those are fruits. Olives? Tomatoes are vegetables. Same with chili peppers. Of which we apparently don't have that much. We will stick our not very much fruit over there, like so. And, you know what, we really don't need this. That was kind of just for decoration. Just to remember where we came from. And stick that there. Now we have access to all those fruits. Oh, and it displays it so nicely. Are there bananas in this pack? I would love for there to be. Preservation chamber. Heating unit. Wow, so there are a few of these that I haven't done. I thought I made most of them. I guess we don't really use the oven for cooking. kind of do that elsewhere. But no, effectively from that tangent, no, there's no better fruits. Experiment 115 from the Twilight Forest would be nice, but we can't make that. I think we just have to find it. Yeah, nothing else really here that'll do the job. So we're just sticking with our melon pie and our pizza. But yes, tangent aside, we've got our mob duplicator now. We just need the mob crusher. We should, I want to say, have the capacity to build. Let's get some gold out. And we'll need 8 of that. Said 8. Along with this metal press. Oh, right, we don't need to worry about that anymore. To make the golden gears, we may or may not have an iron sword already. I actually forget. I think we made one last time, but that might have just been out of ignorance. We do have an iron sword. We'll see if it works. This one is sharpness 4. Suppose we could use that. We will need to make ourselves some books. Unless we had some, and I'm nuts. We did not. I think we should be able to make everything here right now, right? Yeah. Once we pick up these golden gears, we have ourselves a mob crusher. Ah, the iron sword does not work. So let's get 2 iron plates. Cast out. Or stamped out, rather. There we go. Make ourselves a sword. And then our mob crusher. We could have used the enchanted sword. That said, I'd rather keep it. Clear that, clear that. We've got these 2 components. So, next thing to do is to catch an Enderman. And we could set up this whole crushinating system. I think we'll just go through the hunting dimension portal. There we go. To go find one. We could go back to the end for a sure find, but that's quite a distance, and I'd really rather not. We've still got our lovely pit here. Any Enderman? I actually have no idea. I'm pretty sure you just throw this like a Pokeball. You go and find an Enderman. We just have to make sure we don't miss, I suppose. Will it work on an Enderman who dodges projectiles? I do not know. They are also rare, so we may be a little bit out of luck. Really does just depend on our luck here. Oh. Was that... Sorry, is that guy named Alan Smithy? Isn't that the directorial credit name for directors who don't want to be recognized from their work? Pridlington Smith. Oh, they actually all have different names. Okay. Maybe that was just a random chance sort of deal. Are you just a dude? Yeah, you're just a dude. C418. So where's this pointed to? Oh god. I think that's just a random one. More karate zombies. Seriously, not a single Enderman here? I'd really like to not have to go to the end to get this functioning. But we may have to. More multicolored creepers. I actually don't know the difference between the different types of creepers. That one's cursed, it says. And I think all of the green adjacent creepers are actually cursed. But I don't know if that... Oh, here's one. Can I grab you? Yes, perfect. Okay, apparently you don't actually throw it. You just kind of get within range and snatch them. So, what are you? A fallen knight. Neat. We'll go run ourselves home, though. Number of death tokens on that map is great. It is not great. It is very annoying the amount of times that I've died in there, and it all sucks. But we at least have our Enderman, and now I believe they shouldn't despawn. Now that we've got them stuck in there, we'll have to go set up this new thing. I think I'll go. How are we gonna do this? You know what? Let's. Because it's an Enderman, it'll have to be a little taller. I think we'll actually just, yeah, we'll do what we were thinking of doing, which is digging into the underground section we've actually made here. Where's that dirt block? So this comes out over there. Let's build a little grinder here. That soundproofing is going to dull the sound a little bit, but we'll have to live with it. Let's just use this, because we'll need a bit more space. So we'll just make it on the other side of this pig farm, I suppose. This hammer is going to help with things immensely. So first things to check, mob duplicator. I'm pretty sure. Check the range. Yeah, it just builds right on top of itself. So we don't need to worry about that spreading out any further than its immediate vicinity. We'll actually want to build a wall now that I think about it. Boxing everything. And we probably didn't need it to be this large. In fact, we can make this super compact. If it's just doing the one block. This mob crusher also just does one block. So yeah, let's change this up a little. So Endermen are a bit tall. We'll go turn that off and break this back down to size. Get our pickaxe back. They're a bit tall, so they won't be able to move, at least down here. We trap them in like that. And that'll give us the bonus benefits of the soundproofing. We'll just need to make sure, basically, that we fill the whole area in that we just cleared, because we don't want anywhere else 3 tall, just in case they somehow dodge the crusher attack. I'm pretty sure the crushers are supposed to be quite decent at what they do. They're supposed to basically one-shot things. And you know what? We'll not even do that. We'll literally just do a single bit here. So this should be our first mob crusher with the stuff going in here. Let's put another one here. So that'll be the hole that the Enderman spawn in. This will be, or hold on, that'll be the hole for the crusher. This will be the hole that the Enderman spawns in, and this will be the duplicator here. Turn that on. Oh, that'll have to be right above it. Okay, so that'll go down here then. Duplicator down there, and fill that in. Then the crusher. And we'll have to do some wiring to get this working, but it should work out fine. So, how do we do this? How do we set this up? First, we should think about power. We'll just use medium voltage, since I think that's been working best. We are running out of medium voltage wiring. We'll power it through the back here. I guess Just like that. Power it up and hook it up like that. These are all insulated wires, so it should be okay. Yeah, and that should do fine. I think... Oh, no, but we don't want the Enderman wandering off. I think it'll be okay. I think they should be crushed just about the same speed that they get nicked over here. Oh, man. Okay, now, let's change this up. So, that I kind of think still has to go there. Or, better option, stick it on this side. So if we stick it that way, we stick our second connector here. Power this machine. Oops. We hook both of them up thereabouts. We're filling this back hole here. Then slap that in. These should both be getting power, which they are. Lovely. I will stick a little Pokeball in there. It should spawn the Enderman. Uh-oh. Why? You're not working. Don't tell me it can't spawn Enderman. Hold on. Because it's got a 3 tall radius. Oh, we may need to give range upgrades to both of these. Just by 1. I think you'll need a fluid trash can for the crusher. I was thinking more a fluid hopper. Because the essence that it makes, it actually turns into... I want to say... Well, let's turn these off. Turns into experience in some way. Paused. Okay. Yeah, I think it should turn into experience. We're actually going to just break this. We'll give ourselves a means of egress. And I suppose keep these. We'll grind this up into bone meal. This. We dump this bucket of water. Take this. Where's it gone? Hold on a second. Where's my bucket of essence? Oh, you know, it probably went in here. Right. So if we pour that out and fight these guys. Does this not turn into experience? Hold on a minute. I guess it doesn't. So I think there's actually a further step here. Right, we gotta use this fluid dictionary conversion to turn it into experience. I guess at least we have night vision from that stuff. Yeah, I should actually get this hooked up, both of these hooked up to a fluid hopper of some sort. The only unfortunate part about this upper one is that it is kind of boxed in on all sides. Let's see. Do we have any fluid tanks? Got some more fluid extraction cables. Let's break this. Oops. Need to keep that. Get those fluid extraction cables. Yeah, that should at least come out here. Then down here. Yeah, that's where the next one's going to go. We'll need more cabling, though. More fluid pipes. Pipe. You. Ah, we don't have the bricks to make the stairs. Or do we? We are one short. There we go. There we go. Those there. And more fluid pipes. Okay. So. Do it like this. Get a fluid extraction. There. I suppose one here, just in case the mob duplication ends up putting out any of its own. Then we hook these up to the network. Through here. Yeah, it's all coming together now. Actually, no, I think that's probably fine. A little derpy, but it'll do. You can all go back. And here we can go make ourselves a tank, and that is going to be one of these, since they're pretty easy to make. We'll need a bunch of normal tanks, which will need small tanks. Hold on a minute. How did we make this efficiently last time? Just a normal tank. I swear there was an easier way to do this. I guess we'll just need 8 of these. So we'll go make more iron plates. We'll go make that fluid tank. We'll go get all that experience, and we'll probably go set up a experience converter there. Though we are currently at 70 levels, so we probably don't need it all that much at the moment. But for future iron, here it is. For future endeavors, we will, or we may, I suppose. And otherwise, it's just going to waste, so not the worst thing in the world. Do we have glass? Do we have enough glass, I suppose? Yes, we do. Maybe. No, I think it's exactly a stack that does it. Suppose we might as well check on how our industrial mill is doing. It's doing well. We can take all of this and put it in here. Can we actually crush this, or does that only take the mill? No, we can't crush that. So let's crush that into some bone meal here, just to get that out of our inventory. Now it still has plenty to go through. All these plates, thusly made, turn into small fluid tanks. And we'll stick that spare glass in here. And a whole bunch of these turn into a normal one. Ah, and then we need gold. I think we need 8 plates of those, right? Yeah, 8 plates of those around that normal fluid tank. And then we'll be good. We'll have a fluid tank to store all of the experience that we are theoretically going to get from this. While we're in here, what did that range upgrade need? Industrial. Just the basic baby's first range upgrade. Just needs... Oh, that's easy enough to make. In fact, I think we should be able to make that without leaving this inventory. And we need 2 of them. Okay. So hopefully this will extend the range so it's not including itself when it's talking about this spawn area. Let's go connect this up. Which is empty. Oh, no. Oh, that's actually filtering down into these, isn't it? Well, that's a problem. Probably not into you. Maybe into you? What the... Where the heck is this stuff going? Yeah, so it's kind of cycling through. I think we might need to hook this up differently. We probably need to hook this up. So it all comes in through one side. And we'll need to go back in here. Uh-oh. Remote. Remote, come back. Uh-oh. That may be a problem. Oh, there it is. Whew. Okay. Almost, problems almost occurred. We'll need pipes, though. There they are. There we go. Now, perfect. That should be filling up, which it is. So we'll just fill it back in. A little weird, but at least it's all flooding in on one side. It'll fill this up slowly. It's still coming out through here. So that is perfect. Now we just need to fix this up. So I'll take them off the pipeline for now, just so they're not powered, and see how they do with the range attachments. We'll need to make sure to take these out before we break them. So this way, with the range attachment, I want to say it's 3, and then probably by the fact, we'll check above it. Yeah, I'd say that that's a 3 by 3 by 3 cube up here. That's fine. We'll need to adjust this a little bit then. Now, same with the mob duplicator. Let's take you out. Break that. Mob duplicator. What do you look like when you get a range upgrade in you? So it does still include that level. Does it go up, though? Let me just pop my head out. It does not. Okay, so at least, I guess we have to do this if we want to do Enderman spawns. Which, as things go, is a little not great, but it'll have to do. We'll go fill in all this area here. And turn you off since we know your function here. Could put that mob crusher here and range upgrade. Check that. That should line exactly up, I think, with the mob spawning area for those Endermen. We will... How will we hook these up? We have to hook them up to power. I guess we'll put the power on top of this since Enderman won't be able to spawn there anyway. Power through the top of both, and piping we'll do through the underside of here, I suppose. We may need more piping than we currently have access to, though. So we need the flow extraction pipe here. Oops, not you. You. And I guess we can do that sort of piping there. And we need to go fetch those extra pipes that we hopefully had left over. We did not. Okay. Brick, make 6 of these. Turn them into stairs. And then cyclic piping. Make some more fluid pipes. Perfect. Okay. All that should be good. All of these should be able to be hooked up. We will go throw that back in there, making very careful, being very sure, rather, to not touch that while we're in this inventory. We can hook that all up. Oh, no. Where did our... Oh, okay. Ooh, we're good. We're still good. Now, they should spawn, please. Might be an issue with Enderman teleporting away before getting round up. Apparently you can use an inhibitor. Obelisk. We may not have that. Okay, so our foolproof Ender farm is less foolproof than we thought. By a significant margin here. And that is a real problem. I'm going to try turning off the lights. So let's just grab some cobblestone. Seeing if this does the trick. Because it is currently lit up. Oh, right. How are we going to do this? It is currently lit up from this whole section here. So it might just not be dark enough. We check our overlay. We should spawn. Those should still have power. And there should not be a hole there, if I recall correctly. So... why the heck isn't it working? Yeah, it must just be bugged. Well, that makes this a little harder. I think I'm going to do something jank instead. So these all go away. Hopefully they give me everything back, which they do seem to be doing. At least what came out of all this, even if it doesn't end up working out, all of it, will be that we have a fluid tank to go collect the essence. That, at the very least, will be some small comfort. And a very dark room. Turn that overlay off. So let's go run this back. Let's get everything sorted out. We can throw you back. We'll grab a bucket of water. Always a good idea to have. Got all these fluid pipes and whatnot. Cast back into the void. Whoops. Uh-oh. I think I threw our engineer's toolbox in here. Does this retain the inventory? Okay. Ooh. That could have actually been a problem. So why isn't it working? I have no idea. I'm just running off of the assumption that Reddit is correct, and that they teleport away before they can get crushed. I'm pretty sure that should be the case. It might also be the fact that the mob imprisonment tool is not working out here. Go and take care of that guy, very least. But I guess we're going to have to go to the end. And I think to do that, I'm going to go do something a little janky here, like I mentioned. Ooh, right. High voltage. Forgot. So I believe that... Which one's are you? These back ones here. All the back ones and the ones on the right. For these thermoelectric generators. And then we can see if we have any. Yeah, I didn't think so. For the thermoelectric generators are all connected to the medium voltage circuit. However, this capacitor is also connected, being transformed to the medium voltage circuit, which means we really don't need those thermoelectric generators up there anymore. We've kind of left them just in case something goes wrong with our steam turbine, but I kind of doubt that that will ever happen with how things are going. Oh, they're so neat and arranged, though. Let's see if we can make them easily enough. Not quite. Oh, we can at least make that. And some Constantin plates. Yeah, we should be good. Why'd you kill the Enderman in the Pokeball? Why not just keep him in there? Since we are going to the end anyway. He is from the hunting dimension, which I think may or may not be affecting it. I kind of doubt that it is, but just in case it is, I want to go fetch a proper one. I'm sorry, did we not have a Constantin ingot? Ah, I guess we must use that at some point. Well, we'll need to make more anyway, and that is just copper and nickel. We'll grab 3 of you and 3 of you. Smelt them all together in here. Well, like so. That is an ingot cast, right? Okay, perfect. We needed a redstone signal. Perhaps. Needs 12 millibuckets. Mob HP of essence to spawn a mob. Hold on, so it needs essence to spawn things? Okay, you. Right with power, essence. Oh yeah, you're right. You're totally right. Okay, so I guess it was totally going fine. Well, we have Constantin ingots now. So the reason that it was draining was because it needed to be drained. So that is totally fine then. We will want that out there. We'll go and, I suppose, cast out all these ingots. Because we can. And I guess we'll have to go find ourselves another Enderman. So I guess it's probably a good thing that I turned out the Enderman that was in there, because he has more health than the typical Enderman of the overworld. Let's see if I can go find one of those just by running around here. He had significantly more health, so it would have taken more essence for him as well to go and do that. So we're going to have to travel pretty far, actually. Go and find anywhere an Enderman can spawn. Whoops, not like that, though. Okay, I'm seeing zombies and stuff. This may not be the best way to travel to get Enderman to spawn. And in fact, I'm thinking it's probably one of the worst possible ways we could travel here. Whoa. Oh, Venus flytrap. But since essence is involved, I think I'll actually take the pig farm. Wait a second. Oh no, platinum. I think we'll take that pig farm and hook it directly up instead of putting that fluid tank through. Well, I suppose we can always pull it from that fluid tank. It's extremely complex. I would like a better grinder, too. I think the mob grinder, as it stands now, is probably, with that pig farm, not going to put out enough to regularly keep Enderman going. Maybe we use our blaze farm. That's an idea, because we've got the blaze spawner, though it hasn't actually spawned any blazes since we pulled it. I'm not sure if that's just because we haven't been close enough by, or something else is happening here. We'll pick up this guy. Any Enderman? Any at all? You know, let's hang out down here. Oh, yeah, no, the blazes are still spawning. Oops, ow. But a blaze farm spawn... blaze farm, there we go, since blazes are spawning, would not be a bad idea. Because we would get more from them than we would from the pigs. This area is already all set up. This is where we did the Baycock fight way back in, I think, the end of Age 2, though we could have done it in Age 1. How will we do this, though, is a question. I'm gonna go find another Enderman, eventually. Let's pick up the spawner for now. Let's move that somewhere else. Let's dig ourselves a little hole in the wall. Or you know what? We can do this the good old-fashioned way. Uh-oh. Alright, still run at full speed. And we can still climb. Though, not that wall, because there's an overhang. Let's hope they don't spawn while we're on the move with it. Unfortunately, this does necessitate a much larger farm, because we will have to basically cover the entire area of the spawner, which I believe is about a chunk, about 8 blocks out from every side. We'll have to cover that area completely for the blaze farm, and then from there, we'll have to go and make ourselves another area for the Enderman to spawn. We'll have to pump that in, pipe that in, which is not so great. I guess we are finally getting to the part where we make the blaze farm. We did grab this quite a few streams ago, with the intention of actually making a blaze farm with it, but we just never really got around to it. We'll just store this here for now. That's kind of centered, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 comes to the edge of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? Actually, we're going to... Whoa, don't break it, don't break it. That would be terrible. We're going to move this further down so they don't spawn up here. Get this over here, place that. Uh-oh. This is not what I was intending. I was hoping my hammer would do all this work. Okay, I think this is 8 blocks down from that last point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Scheiße. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down. So we'll put the spawner here, and I think we wanted it centered here. So let's go do that after we clear some of this excess stuff. out of our inventory. Dirt. Yeah, the rest of you are all doing fine. Luckily, I believe with our means of egress, the blazes shouldn't actually come out through that hole we've got up there. Go and slap you down here. They're going to be well and proper loud here while we're mining. Can we just light this up and have it not spawn? They are blazes, so they do spawn kind of whenever they want, but hopefully we will be done there. Why not set up the area and then bring the spawner? That way you won't have to deal with constantly spawning blazes. That is an excellent idea that I totally did not see. So we're doing it this way. We're doing it the stupid way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Same thing for the other side. Once more with feeling. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And last but not least, through here. Oh boy. Well, at least that part worked. We do need to fill that floor in. No. Thank you. Kindly stop. Thank you very much. Well, at least we'll be getting this part out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. And 8. Okay, now we just need to fill this all in. Hopefully before the blazes burn us to death. I hope none escaped into the outside world here. I didn't actually check. They could have totally spawned through the walls on the surface. It does not look like it, though. Alright, so we will mine away the walls here. Second hallway you built was one too long. Was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're totally right. Stop it. Okay, turns out we do kind of need this. We'll also need to... for all the random items we're going to start getting in our inventory. Down. No, that didn't work. Dig this out. Oh, thank you for lighting the way. Alright, there's that side. One more to go, and then we get to do all these upper layers. Why do you need the 8x8? That is in case of... Actually, I suppose we could just fill all this in. That is for the range of the blaze spawner. I believe it is an 8x8 range that they can actually spawn in. And I think that includes vertically. Ow. But I'm realizing we don't actually need to have it vertically because... Okay, stop existing. Don't need to have it vertically, we just need that buffer, and solid blocks will absolutely form that buffer. On the plus side, this is getting us very much more familiar with the Manulin sword. Well, the Manulin and a bunch of other things sword. Okay, sweet. Go and store all this cobblestone we've been picking up, along with the gravel, limestone, and who knows what else. And that should be the spawner room done. Now we just need to take these, throw a... Oh, you know what? Oh, this could have been so much easier if I wasn't an absolute daft fool. Alright, scratch that. Grab cobblestone. As my logical brain explained, but which my rational mind could not comprehend, we need the 8x8 for a buffer. As it explained, we also could just use solid blocks as a buffer so that the blazes don't spawn anywhere else. Unfortunately, that amount of logic did not extend to the part where I just leave the rest of this, so it's just a 3x3. Because I am a daft fool, is why. Actually, hold on. Do we have a wand already for placement? I think, whoops, not in there, in here. I thought we had, maybe we do. Yes, we do, a platinum wand here. Okay, so that'll make sealing this back up easier, at least. So we will just do that. We'll have to fill this in manually, unfortunately. Ow. Oh dear. Oh, this is quickly becoming out of control. The issue right now that we're having is we can't actually pick up this blaze spawner because we'd have to place it down somewhere to actually interact with the world. So we're just going to have to kind of do this manually while fighting them all off. Okay, but yes, with this wand, what we should be able to do is just slap that along this way. Ow. And as long as we have cobblestone, which we're actually out of, we can just fill it in like so. Hey, it said like so. Fill it in that way. We have to build more on the other side to fill it in that way. There it is. I'll just do it like that. And bam, slap it in. Uh-oh, ran out of cobblestone again. Okay. Oh. Yeah, you come out too, please. guess just do that from here. First you, then wand. To there. Same on this side. Perfect. Now, the only places the blazes should spawn are in this little cube. I don't know if this actually changes their spawn rates, is the issue. Because they have a chance of spawning at any point in that 16 by 16 area that's around there. Blazes can spawn within a 9 by 9 flat platform centered on the spawner and one layer above and below. Yes. Oh, right. We should actually take these away. If we want the blazes to spawn. There we go. Because those are actually holding up this space. With that in. And spawning? Question mark? Sent that when you were making the 8x8 room. Yeah, it's involved. It's an involved process. Okay, so they do spawn. Unfortunately, they go up, but we can quickly solve that. First, we need to make a means of egress for ourselves as well as our mob crusher. Stop existing. Yeah, you can go... Oh, no, we probably need that. In our backpack, in our tool bag. Oh, we also got a bunch of sticks here for some reason. Why the heck do we have that? Sort these out. So we need this to eventually all be filled with ladders. This will go up here. Ow. Ow. Ah, yeah, misses. Okay. There we go. That'll be our means of egress, along with the piping. Scratch that. We'll need 2 of these then. Okay, so that done. Need to put some of this stuff away. Probably don't need quite that much. We do need a few, though. Because we will be wanding this back shut. Which will, of course, require doing it ourselves, though. Oh, for the love of... Alright, there we go. That's that. Piss off you. There we go. That should get him to spawn in this tiny room. Put the mob crusher here and seal this up. Well, I suppose we can put the piping from there first. Mob crusher here, though, with a range add-on, should cover the whole room. Yes, it does. Perfect. So once this is powered, it'll eventually get all of that to be crushinated. We will send experience orbs up here. And put another mob crusher with the mob duplicator up in this area in kind of the same arrangement as we had before. Which isn't half bad. If you don't put stuff behind the mob spawner, they can technically spawn in that little cozy area. Yeah, I know what I'm planning on doing is getting this area. Actually, suppose we can do that now. Filled with ladders. Well, that should come back. I hope. Oh, come on. There we go. That'll fill with ladders. God, this is noisy. No, these will not spawn with ladders here, because ladders technically act as a block blocking them. And this will be filled up with piping, as well as some cords or something? I don't know. We gotta get electricity down here, too. God, they are loud. They are all spawning in there, which is a good sign. But since you have confirmed here for us that... Oops. Since you've confirmed that they only spawn on the level 1 and below, we can just put our ender farm up here, doing exactly the same thing. So this is 1, 2, 3, down. Put the spawner down here. There we go. Put the fluid in this way. Oh, this is inconvenient. Exceptionally loud. Should definitely get a silencer block for this corner. I 100% agree there. Question is if I have any more. I do not. How do we make one of those? I think that's from Better with Mods. How do we make those in the first place? What the heck are those called? Alright, let's go take a look. Soundproofing, that's it. And this is from Cyclic. So that is something we may or may not be able to make. That just requires orange dye for some reason. Which we've only got one of. Orange dye should be easy enough to make here. We've got pumpkins, which I'm pretty sure would make them. I'd rather use the flowers, though, because we've got plenty of those. We'll leave that behind for now. You look orange. Nope, yellow. What about you? Yeah, orange. Dye powder, yep. Okay, so that's orange. You might be orange. Okay, I think we've got our orange here. We'll just stick them through this mill, since we might as well. So we're already by here. Those will turn into orange dye powder. We have a bone block. We do still need to get the super sound muffler here. All that requires is a weedwood jukebox and some wool of any type. And that'll actually allow us to silence specific sounds. Which is a good thing. Because for some things, like, I suppose we could use the Blaze Farm as an example. The Blaze Farm isn't necessarily bad. The only thing, we don't want that whole area to be muffled the way that we will be doing here. What we want is for the Blaze death sounds, or I guess the Blaze sounds in general, to be muffled. And with the super soundproofing, or whatever that was called, you can actually do that. It's also one of the advancements we have yet to complete. But, well, there's a reason for that. Let's get all these tossed out again. Stick that in there for now. Right. I always do that. Dang. Should really lock it off. We'll stick this here, I think. That should. There we go. That's much more manageable. Still know lets us still know that it is there, but it doesn't deafen us completely. And we'll store the excess here. Take you out, you. Yeah, perfect. So I'm realizing quickly that piping for this probably shouldn't go by the room. We're going to do something kind of tricksy here. Ow, enough of you. So let's get, yeah, whatever. Andesite, you'll work as a filler block. Just fill these in for now. So, for piping, we just need to get our power out. And a few relays. Actually, can we see the relay up here? Not quite, but it'll work. Put one relay here and another there with a connector. Oops. Oh. Well. I guess there's a cave down here. Good to know. We'll go seal that off, though. Don't need that cave showing up in things. This will be a little sneaky, because we will go and hook up this through the same block that the ladders exist in. Yep. And it's insulated, so we won't do anything. That probably shouldn't work, but it is. So we will take it. I think we may need to leave these bottom blocks open. And let's stick this wand back, because we don't need that anymore. Where is our... I'll just use this cobblestone. If we... Yeah, we can't put that one there. We should be able to put this one here, though. We put this one. Does it still break? Yes, it does. Okay. We'll just have a slight hole in the bottom of the floor. Not great, but it'll do. To hook this up to power. He's going to break. These guys are not going to break. Ah, probably because this isn't hooked up to power itself, is it? Yeah, we'll break that off one early so we can step out here. So, one more medium voltage wire. Connect this up. Why not use a relay to have it go to one side then fill in the other side? Might be a race for relay, but it'll also prevent blaze spawns down there. One side, then fill in the other side. Well, I don't think blazes will spawn here. They definitely won't, actually, because of what I am planning on doing next here. That being, we can get these cyclic pipes back out. These we will be filling through here. So these, yeah, this is functioning now. That's great. That's totally fine. Actually, we will need a way to get the items out of here too. So we'll have to take a third side out here. Luckily, the blazes are getting massacred now. They are just disappearing. We go and connect this up. To this block. Ah. You can fill these in. This will fill up to here. That'll go into the mob duplicator. That gets us its essence. That'll be good. The duplicator needs the essence, but the crusher gets you essence. Exactly. So we will feed the essence directly into here from the blaze farm down here. We'll feed the items out of the blaze farm to wherever the heck we can get them, honestly. But that should be a self-sufficient unit. That should keep going. The only time the blazes will spawn is when we are here. The only time the Enderman will spawn is when we're close enough by, or when we put in a world spike, which we may or may not do. And this should spawn them around here. Now we will fill in the rest of this, I guess, with andesite, since that's the quickest thing we can grab. There we go. This still needs to get power, which we can do from, I suppose, the side, or the top here. Just have no Enderman spawn there. And in fact, we can actually do that with this. We'll just do 2 connectors, making a pass-through. We'll need some more wiring, though. So we'll put a connector on top of here, connector up here, and we actually need one more. 3rd connector on the very top. And actually, we don't even need the relay, because we already have one right there within view. And we just need the hammer to turn that into a pass-through so it goes through the block. Yeah, there you go. So now that'll feed energy through. You don't need to take a look at it or anything. We should be good. I might move this one back so I can seal this room in as well. Yeah, in fact, I might. Or maybe I just do this. Maybe I move this one further over. So that back there. We need those cyclic pipes that we put away. Just that block, please. There we go. And then duplicator in there. The range upgrade, which will spawn everything in this area. Okay, so we're actually one too tall. That's okay. Quick break. Smack you in. Ooh, maybe not you. Then we can seal this all off. This doesn't come out quite as neatly, though, if we want to keep it right above. Why not put fluid on the bottom and power on the side? Just because you might as well just do it like this. Yeah, you won't save a pipe or anything, so this will be kind of just how it is. Hold on a minute, did I go one too far out from that? Yes, I think I did. Okay, and let's get this sorted out. Oops, we forgot the ruddy hammer again. All right, that's good. This is good. We will be able to put pipe here. Doesn't it spawn Enderman on the top? Will that cause issues if the power thing is on the top? No, because it just won't spawn Enderman there. The Enderman will need more room than that, and that should be okay. They'll just spawn Enderman around the sides, basically. We just need you to you, and we'll need more medium voltage wiring. Remember that Enderman can pick up blocks. I expect that to not be an issue. if the mob crusher works like it does down here, they'll basically spawn in and immediately get demolished. They'll immediately be destroyed. Ah, right, the essence went away when we broke it. But yeah, I expect that not to be a problem because of that reason. Actually, I think I may have to put this through the bottom anyway, if we want this to connect up properly. So, no, we'll actually leave these in there. And we'll connect this kind of wonkily. So it comes up through the bottom, but they still have a platform to stand on. Pipe goes in through here, out through there, like so. That will mean there's still all 8 spawn blocks around here to do that. Might be useful to get an inhibitor obelisk. Unfortunately, there are no inhibitor obelisks, or at least not that we know. Yeah. No inhibitor obelisks exist in this mod pack. Or if they are, they exist by another name. That'll be the trick. This is all wired up through the top. We can go seal some of the rest of this. And so what's going to happen later is that here, this is where the level that the mob crusher that we're going to make is going to go. This can get sealed off. And we'll put the Pokeball in there once we get to that point. So let's put our hammer back, so we don't need that properly, I think, now. Throw all you... Okay. And then you kind of exist. Yeah, so you need to be closed off in terms of space. You guys are still spawning, right? Got a little window. Hold on, did these used to be moss stone? Oh. That's a neat thing. I have not seen that happen before. So I guess it just creates moss stone around spawners in this mod pack. That's actually pretty neat. Yeah, this should just keep piping out into here, some fluid essence. Not too shabby. Yes, but we need 2 blocks. Seal in that empty space here. We will need more medium voltage wire to hook this all up. How is this backed up again? Signs point to yes. So we will unback it up. Probably should void off some of this. But I don't really know how to do that logically without doing some more complex gating stuff. Apparently you can use endermites to aggro endermen. Make it so they don't teleport. Oh, I see. In order to keep them teleporting. Yeah, as I mentioned, I don't think we'll have to deal with that. We'll have to deal with the teleportation. They'll just die too quickly. It is effectively one shot. Oh, right. I guess we don't need any of the pneumaticraft stuff beyond the compressed iron ingots to go and make this, because we've already made all the PCB stuff. That was the stuff that took the longest time. So, circuits, I think it is. One of you. Pressed iron, we'll need 6. To turn into plates, we will need some cobalt. Get ground up and turned into plates. Worried about having a bunch of endermen walking around your base? Yeah, we should be okay. We should be okay with that. Throw this through. We need some plastic, I think. Well, we'll just grab the whole stack since I can't quite recall how much we need. Right, and more black iron, too. So that'll be this stuff, this black quartz. 5 EU all ground up. And we can throw this through as well. Some iron to help it along its way. There we go. And I suppose we may as well grab that bone meal while we're here. And then one of those to be turned into plates. And then I think we should be good. There we go. We should be good to make everything else, right? The cobalt plates are here. Black iron plate is going to be here. Oh, right, we need to turn that into, let's see, this black iron frame. Love that you have enough power now to be able to run the arc furnace in parallel. I do too, it's fantastic. That was one of the reasons that I wanted the steam turbine, is because I knew it could absolutely handle the arc furnace at its max power. And so far it really has been. But we've got everything here, I think, to make this. Oh, sans the Ceres quartz and stabilized metal. So we'll go grab 2 more U. And we'll grab these Certus quartz. 3 of you of our very limited Certus quartz to go make this. Let's go fetch our Amazon delivery. Amadron, I suppose it is, delivery. What happens if I smack you? Oh, makes angry sounds. Okay, I may have just pissed off that drone. But I think we should have everything, right? Create another machine case? Perfect. And then we should have... I forget every time. Gold gears, books. We just need 1 book. I think we already had one in storage. Got the plastic. We need the iron sword. We can just use... We'll just use that enchanted one. There's not a particular reason to have that, so... You can turn into gears. Then the sword. Well, we could just leave it in there. And a book, right. Now, can we just make this outright? 1 book short. Did we not have a spare book in here? Hold on a minute. There we go. Let's just stick that in there. Perfect. Okay, we've got ourselves Mob Crusher number 2. We will need some more wiring, though, I believe, right? Definitely not need the gear, regardless of whether we do or do not. Yeah, that medium voltage wiring. That is Electrum, surrounded by, ooh, the tough fabric. We should have a bunch of hemp cloth if we don't have the fabric itself. Let's go get that Electrum wire. Cut down to size. We'll do 16. The full half stack. Of those. We've got the treated sticks. We have creosote oil stacked up here. We just need a jerry can. We go and take it out. make some of this with. And we'll do that a little closer to the time to make it. That way this doesn't fill up with all the stuff in here. This is coming along a little more than halfway done. Right, tough fabric. Okay, and then cloth. We got a fair amount of both. Maybe not enough for our needs, though. We'll try building it first and then seeing how things go. 4. Really? Hold on, that doesn't seem right. There we go, 32. That seems better. Oh, and we can go and fill this right here. Uh-oh, where did our jerry can go? Yeah, so we don't have enough hemp cloth. We need 6 more sets. 6 times 4, 24. So 22 hemp cloth. Or I suppose this stuff instead. 22. Perfect. And our jerry can, which keeps getting sucked back in. Where is our hemp cloth? There we go. I think we should be able to do, yeah, just like that. Oops. And of course we went and tried to take it out again. There we go. And we just have this jerry can now. You know what? I think we should be able to... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, that's super not good. You. No, not like that. Scheisse. Flippin'. Get it out. Get it out of there. All right. Well, we may have screwed the entire area here. Let's go see how damage is downstairs. Oh. Oh, it actually all got stopped by this one little relay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, if that works. I guess we can't store creosote oil in this. Oh, scratch that. We totally can. Yeah, the good thing about the Tinker's Tank here, it actually stores every type of liquid you can get there separately. So even if you had like water and lava or something, it would not mix, which is just fantastic for our purposes. There we go. Okay, you go in, you... Oh, there's more of you? Hold on a second. Problems. There we go. Now that's that. You can go back, Jerry. Thank you for your contribution. That'll keep running. And... Right, the metal plate press can go back here. Lovely. It's just starting to be nice, just barely. So we'll sleep that away. You can go back, Jerry. Ah, yes. Puns definitely intentionally made. I, too, am a humor expert. Yeah, we'll set this up here. I think we should be able to do the power through the back like we did before. So let's set that up here. Perfect. Oh, we'll need another range extender, won't we? Yeah. So we'll put that in here. We'll need to see it visibly just to make sure that everything's okay. Hold on a minute here. Okay, this is... Troubleshooting this is a little finicky. We've got to get in there. Oh yeah, that's facing the wrong way. Okay. So that needs to face this way. Okay, so what about... Oh, got that range mod. I did. Now. There we go. Correct. And with this, also correct. Perfect. So that just needs to exist like that. This is getting essence pumped in. Perfect. We'll be able to put the Pokeball in later. This is actually going to serve twofold functions. Hopefully, we can hook it up from the back. Medium voltage wiring here. I'm kind of thinking that we're not going to be able to, but wishful thinking may prove us through here. Right? Okay. It's not wanting to place here. Oh, because there's a ladder here. Right. Okay, in that case, we can stick it to the bottom. I really like to keep that slot. God, I hate having to visually line of sight power connect these. If I could do them with pipes in the same way, I would love to be able to do that, but I don't know which mods kind of have that functionality, and if they even work as ubiquitously as the Buildcraft pipes do. I suppose what I could do is just chop these off separately. Well, that would open me up to having blazes and whatnot spawn here. Dang, I think we're kind of stuck with it. At least this is doing pretty well. Nicely powered, all that jazz. Let's pull this back up. Actually, I'll use something with a slightly easier means of entrance here, so we don't have to keep placing all of that. The power will come in. Well, surely I can do one of them. Skip right over that. Yeah, that works. Do it like that. The power comes through the back here. That will break, though, unfortunately. What if I stick you off to the other side here? I'll stick you like that. Hook this up. Oh, God. Okay, kindly. You see that? Oh. Oh, right. That's why that won't work. Break that like that. We'll make this a little more janky, because we might as well. Okay. That'll be our exit point. And hopefully this will link up to here. Yes, it does. And it just barely skirts that other one. That's all hooked up. That's all hooked up. So it's just slightly over where the brown portion of it is, one of these wires. So that's why that could connect. This should be, yep, still getting full power. Lovely. You can go seal it back in. And I suppose we might as well seal that in too. This we will have to go pipe in, actually. So this will serve two purposes. The fluid pipes, whoops. Do we not have any more extraction? Yeah, we do. Fluid extraction cables. This will actually pipe back into that network. So whenever this kills something, it should pipe it straight back in to the builder there. And this should be getting power in a second here. Once we hook those together, right? Let's take a look. Yeah, stored energy, set. This is a fully functional room as soon as we get that Pokeball with the Enderman in it. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. This has the range upgrade and everything. Yes, I'm pretty sure that we already confirmed had the range upgrade. It does. Now we just need to find an Enderman. And it's the middle of the day now, which is probably not so conducive to getting the Enderman. This doesn't need any more tinkering. Oh, scratch that. It actually needs tons more tinkering. So let's store these back. It's done with power and stuff. That part, at the very least, is done. But what it is not done with is item pipes. Cable. Kind of want to use cyclic pipes there, too. Yeah, because this is going to require some work. Let's stick you in. And we'll do the same here. So here to here to here. It really sounds like the zombies are going after me. Huh. I wonder from where, though. Yeah, this all goes back. Item cables. We need the item extraction cable here, which should be able to make some of. But we'll need to make the dropper first. Need at least 2 of these. And some weighted pressure plates. We don't have the iron plates. We'll need to do that. Another mob spawned in the 3x3 Enderman spawn area. Technically, yes, but they're going to be destroyed by the mob crusher, so it's not that big a deal. They'll just immediately get destroyed, because the mob crusher isn't discriminate on what exactly it's destroying. As long as there's a mob there that can be destroyed, it'll go and do it. And then for these... All right. Let's make that many. Do these stairs, and then do... Well, I should probably just do it from here. Do that. And with this, I can build the weighted pressure plates and build extraction cables. Just one. Hold on. There we go. 2. We don't have very many iron nuggets left, but we shouldn't need to use them for too many more things. We'll probably move on to mechanism pipes next age, so we don't want to do too much there. We will go and get these hooked up. Yeah, I suppose we can just do it here. So 1 item extractor per box here. and then an item cable. Try these both up, 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 all the way up. Through to the surface, I think. Oh, maybe not that particular surface. I guess we should just spit it out here. Do I have any obsidian chests sitting around? I do. Okay. We'll just hook those up here. And yeah, that'll all flood through. Lovely. So this should be empty, that is. And this, well, it shouldn't have anything in it in the first place, but that should also be empty, which it is. There'll be a slight hole, if I can actually get him to see it. There's a slight hole where the enemies will all be able to see us from there, but I don't expect them to live for very long, so I think that should be okay. But all of their mob drops will come up here, and that means their entire circuit of this is now fully and completely autonomous, or it should be. We just have to get ourselves a Pokeball. So let's get jogging here. Ow. Probably not like that though. I keep doing it. So I just want single Enderman, please. Yes, I know that they're rare on the surface. I just want them to spawn in, though. I don't want to have to go all the way out there to either the hunting dimension or to the end to go and fetch them. I really shouldn't have thrown the one that I had away in here. Well, I think it was we established it was a little overly ambitious. Zombies, skeletons, creepers, oh my. Not a single Enderman out here. Be seen. Anything down here? No? Where can I find you? You know what? Let's just spit off into the deep. Away from forests, probably. Though it seems like there are only ever forests around me. What about now? Enderman. I need to be found. There's a spider who is eating up some carrots? Not sure what he was doing. Ah, there's one. Let's go fetch him. There we go. And get ourselves home. Might be a little dumb, but why don't you go to the end to get a normal Enderman? Mostly because it's far. I could have totally gone to the end, but it's just a little too distant for me to be bothered with, because it's a few thousand miles over there, and then I have to go through the whole rigmarole of going through the portals and all that, and it's just a little bit too inconvenient. And we ended up doing all right anyway. Yeah, there we go. That is functioning totally well. The limiting factor on that, I really wish we could access that block. Maybe we poke a hole in the wall here, so we can access this. Limiting factor is going to be this essence here. Though some of it is feeding back. It's kind of recursive because our mob duplicator here, or our mob crusher, is actually also flowing into the same pipe that the mob duplicator is coming from. It's just going to be diminishing returns overall. It's not going to have quite as much per bit here as it receives. But hopefully the Blaze Farm will make up for that. And yeah, we're getting bits of both here. So we have successfully set up our little mob crusher. And it only took a good, say 2 hours work. Probably a little bit more than it should have, but we had a few issues here and there. We got them solved. We got them fixed. But I think I'm going to call that a stream. We got our mob crusher all set up. We have now the very first of the next steps here, the Ender Crafter. We'll probably go into that next stream. We'll come back on Friday, 3 PST, to go and test out the mob crusher systems. Hopefully by then, the Ender farm will have spit out a few Ender dust, I want to say it is. And hopefully that'll be that solution solved. We'll go get into all of the Ender utility stuff on the way to getting our rocket. I'll have to fill all of this up. Maybe we'll get 2 inscribers. I think we've actually got all the plates done. Forget whether we actually got the plates done. But we'll get all that done on Friday. If you're not just interested in the Sevtech Ages stuff, I will be back tomorrow playing Sunless Sea. We'll just be sailing around, doing all sorts of things. Maybe we'll rescue a underwater prisoner. Who knows? That'll be tomorrow at 3 PST, same time. I hope to see you guys at one of those 2 times. And if not, I hope you guys also get all your wiring and piping and everything set up for a lovely little design of your own for whatever the heck you want to get. Get yourself a little farm for something nice. Meanwhile, I'm going to call that a stream. Cheers, everybody.